Yes, YouTube family, what up, man? Hope everyone is well and, of course, literally doing well. So, yesterday, news broke that Donald Trump is possibly looking to ban TikTok in the USA from this weekend. So, I'm looking forward to see what transpires, what happens. Will they cut any deals? And, of course, if you're thinking, why does Trump want to ban TikTok from the USA? It's because he was saying that it's a security breach in regards to that TikTok are gathering, of course, data from the US public, and of course they're feeding it, of course, back to China. And of course, if you work in the government, if you work in politics, wherever you're working, they're gathering all of your data. They know what you do, what you're up to, and they're feeding it back to, of course, to China. So one of the resolutions, I believe, they were saying Trump wanted to do with to possibly stop this is he's ordered pretty much Bite-Size, who owns TikTok, to basically give ownership of TikTok in the USA to possibly an American company. So the rumors apparently are that Microsoft apparently would want to acquire them in regards to keeping the data safe. But I mean, even if that was to happen, they could still filter data back to, of course, to China if that's exactly what's been happening. So it's a thing of where will Trump risk it? Do you know what I'm trying to say? He'd probably be like, no, I'm banning the app, and it is what it is. But the reason I wanted to make this video is not to do with the politics behind the security breach and Trump and Bite-Size and TikTok. You can find that information all around the web, and it keeps being updated as we speak. The point of me doing this video is because a lot of you get caught up in one platform, being you build on, for example, on TikTok, which is, I'm on TikTok. I don't blame you. Organic reach is high, meaning you can post your first video and go completely viral. My point is every single person who's building on TikTok, who's building their empire, who's popped off, who's gone viral, who's making their money, you're not putting attention on any of the other, you're not creating content and basically creating content on the other platforms, being Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, a podcast, Snapchat, whatever it might be. And because of that, basically, you're one-dimensional and you're not taking the attention on the other platforms. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So if you're moaning and complaining that you're saying, oh, well, TikTok basically is gone now, nothing I could do, I make my money from there, it's your fault because you've become one-dimensional. You're sticking to one platform. You should have a side hustle, have something else that also makes you money. And you should also be building on the other platforms. So if TikTok was to go tomorrow, you can just put a video out to your people on TikTok and say, cool, it is what it is. TikTok is coming to an end, but please follow me on Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Check out my IGTV videos. I'll be making content on there. It's always good to be pushing your attention on all of the other platforms, because you never know when, of course, these platforms will disappear. And if they disappear, you can always bring your community to another platform, so you can actually so you can still be creating your content and doing your thing. But if you're just one-dimensional, then there's no point. You've automatically failed, because now if TikTok was to go tomorrow and people that have like hundreds of thousands of followers or millions of followers, what's going to happen? They're finished. They are completely, of course, finished 100%. So it's always good to build brand. It's always good to bring value to a community. Be kind. Give them, deploy empathy to them. Be a good human being. Be social with the people. And if you're real with them, they will see that. And when it comes to scenarios like, for example, TikTok shutting down, of course, then they'll automatically will follow you to of course, to Instagram, to YouTube and so forth, because you've built that connection with your community. If you're just a complete dick, no one's really going to give a crap about you. But all of that to basically say is you should be building on different platforms so you have attention throughout each platform, which will make your life much, much easier. Because, I build on TikTok, I build on Instagram, YouTube, a little bit of Twitter, a little bit of Snapchat, YouTube, of course. I can't stick to one platform. It just wouldn't make any logical sense. I was doing that before until I realized what I was doing. And now I've actually, for years now, I've been creating content on different platforms. Now, obviously, if TikTok gets banned from the UK, or it gets banned globally, because it's been banned from, of course, from India. Like I said, it's been banned from India. The US might ban it, and possibly even the UK might ban it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it is what it is. So, who actually basically will profit from this? Facebook will, because they're on Instagram. Instagram has already their own version of TikTok called Instagram Reels, which is basically a copy of TikTok. Everything you can do on TikTok, you can now do it on Instagram Reels. It hasn't come out yet. I believe it came out. No, sorry, I believe it came out a while ago, but it was only available in Brazil, I think. But from the month of August, apparently, as they said, they're gonna roll it out, I believe, to the USA first, and then it's gonna go globally. Now, what's gonna happen is, if TikTok goes bust and it gets banned, all of that attention that TikTok has will just be taken from TikTok, and it'll be put on Instagram. That's what's going to happen. And all of the content creators, apparently, I've been hearing that are making their money. Also, the people have been talking, and the rumors are that Instagram is looking to pay basically the TikTok content creators to create content on Instagram. So now you're going to have, for example, Instagram is going to be popular like YouTube. We have, like, popular YouTubers like Gary Vaynerchuk, Lily Singh, like Unbox Therapy. All of those top creators that make the YouTube community big and powerful. Imagine that now basically on Instagram, and it will work because obviously these content creators want to get paid. They want to do their thing. So apparently that's what's gonna pretty much happen. That's why I think apparently Instagram hasn't really told people, I guess, when the Instagram Reels is going to be officially out, because if all they got to do is just wait. If TikTok gets banned, basically they'll get banned. They'll do what they got to do behind closed doors. Take their main content creators, do a big advertising campaign, advertise, Instagram Reels, and of course IGTV, which you can monetize. Well, you can monetize on IGTV, but it's not available to the whole public. And they have a big fat campaign, and pow, basically, Instagram Reels becomes a new Instagram, and TikTok completely dies. So that's pretty much what will happen. Like, Instagram is a beast. Facebook owns Instagram. They'll gladly do that and take a bigger chunk basically out of the social media community by obviously just having their own version of their own version of TikTok on Instagram. And it will work because, like, all of those people on TikTok who create TikTok videos, they would gladly go to Instagram. They would. If they blatantly would. And so it's going to be nuts. All of that attention that's there, pow, it's going to be, of course, taken on Instagram. So that's pretty much what's going to transpire, what's going to happen if TikTok gets banned. But I doubt TikTok will get banned. But then again, you're dealing with Donald Trump. Like, you just don't know. Trump could be like, nah, I don't care if an American company, basically, a corporation, keeps the user data safe, and the Chinese are not involved anymore and so forth. It's still a security breach, and they'll basically, of course, ban the app, or they keep the app. Trump will make it difficult for TikTok to run within the States. So it's touch and go. At the end of the day, it boils down to Trump, what he wants to do and what he thinks safety is for the US public. Is it banning TikTok, or is it working with Bitesize, who own TikTok, to come to a business agreement that allows both parties to be, of course, safe in actually doing business without one thinking that they're going to take the data and so forth? Or is it going to be a thing where Trump just says, you know what, I don't care, kill the app, don't need it, don't need the app, do not need it, like, don't care, and it is what it is. And if he says that, and that's my point, the point that I've made at the beginning of this video is, of course, hey, you should have been creating content on different platforms. You should have been doing Instagram, IGTV, a podcast. You should have been doing all of that and not just focusing basically on, of course, just TikTok. And a lot of people that hear this will be like, no, whatever, I don't really care. You're just saying that because, like, you hate TikTok. I don't hate TikTok. I don't care about any of the social media platforms. I couldn't care if TikTok went tomorrow. I couldn't care if Instagram went tomorrow. I couldn't give a crap if YouTube went tomorrow. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm following, as Gary Vaynerchuk would say, where the attention is. And the attention right now is on TikTok. So TikTok's organic reach is booming. I'm there. It is what it is. I don't care about, I'm not loyal to the social media platforms. I'm loyal to where the attention is. That's pretty much me. When, as me being a DJ, right? When I started DJing, I was recording on cassette tapes, and then after that, people were playing, of course, mini discs. I mean, were playing CDs in their cars and, you know, in their laptops, whatever. So I stopped creating cassettes. I went to, of course, to where? To CDs, and then from CDs we had the MP3 players. Scrap that. Went to the MP3 players. After the MP3 players, basically you had like, of course. So you had like these websites where you could upload files and download them. People were doing that. I was uploading my DJ sets and giving it to the people via downloads. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then of course, slowly you had Mixcloud, you had SoundCloud, and you got Spotify, and that's where I'm right now. I'm following where the attention is. So the good thing is if social media was to go tomorrow, as Gary Vaynerchuk would say, the attention would have to move. And I love that, because as much as social media is popping and it's doing its thing, you could do what you got to do. It's like, I love it, because the attention would have to move somewhere else, which means the creativity would have to move somewhere else. And that's my whole point. It's not about being loyal, you know. It's not like, I'm not saying don't love the platforms that you use. Fine, love them. That's all cool. But I don't have any loyalty with the platforms. I don't. I use them to build a foundation, and I use them to build a community to connect with all you beautiful people and bring you as much value as I possibly can. But if, like I said, if YouTube was to go tomorrow and Amazon came up with a new version of YouTube and people were on there, I would gladly jump on there. Like, it is what it is. Like, attention comes and goes, which is why I told people to jump on TikTok, because the attention is crazy high. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, yesterday I posted up to like 15 TikTok videos, and the attention was good. Like, I got people consuming, liking, commenting, following, much more than Instagram, because the Instagram organic reach has been, of course, milked, destroyed, shut down, doesn't exist. That being said, I hope everyone is well and, of course, literally doing well. So my question is, how do you feel about TikTok being banned? If it gets banned, if it doesn't get banned, do you care, don't you care? What are your thoughts? Drop your comments down below. And of course, let me know what you thought of this video. With that being said, I'll catch everyone in a bit. Peace.